Welcome back to Daily Connections. I'm here with Arzu, who's going to show us her recipe for a baked red snapper. Oh, this sounds good.
All right. I have a whole fish here, baked snapper fillet. These are usually whole fish, 2 to 4 pounds.
Wow. Okay.
And when you're buying your fish, look for a really shiny skin.
Okay.
And look for bright eyes.
And that means it's healthy. It's good. It's good. Well, it can't be that healthy, but
then you can ask them to bone it for you.
Okay.
But don't throw the bones. They can make wonderful fish stocks.
Ah.
Okay.
So take the bone, even when they debone them, take the bones too, and you can make a fish stock out of that.
Stock out of it. But today,
Freeze it, maybe.
We're just simply season it with salt and pepper. Okay. Some salt and some pepper. Then I'll tell you what other ingredients are. We didn't point them out yet. Okay. So that's the one thing. Let's put the fish on the side. Now, then it's very simple recipe, but it's delicious. Very simple dressing, I will call this, because it's like salad dressing we're going to be mixing. So we have garlic, we have lemon juice, and some orange juice. I like to combine them. I want
the lemon and the orange?
Yes.
Ooh, that sounds tasty.
And then we're going to mix them all in our dressing cups with the salt, a little bit more salt and pepper. And then we have fresh tomatoes and 1 cup of chopped tomatoes, any brand you prefer. And then we have our magic bay leaves.
Bay leaves.
Bay
so talk to me
leaves.
a little bit about bay leaves.
Okay, bay leaves are very Mediterranean leaves, and they can, be dry and keep them very well for a long time. And in fact, in the history, in Roman emperor, they used to make crown to emperor's heads.
Oh, really? Out of the bay leaves?
Bay leaf.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We call it defne yaprağı in Turkey.
Defne opera?
Defne yaprağı, defne leaves.
Ah.
So it comes from the mythology.
The mythology of the bay leaf.
It's very nice. It goes wonderful with fish. You can't eat them.
I can remember being a little kid and my mother always saying,
Yeah.
fish the bay leaf out because it'll cut your throat just because it's so,
Right.
tough. So
Let's cut
this
some
sounds good though.
lemon. And would you like to juice some more lemon
sure.
for
Put
me?
me to work.
Yes, I'll
Sounds
put
good.
you in a work right away. And here I have my garlic. I have 2 cloves of garlic, but I need another one. I'll just take it out.
Now you deliberately keep the skin on the fish, correct?
Not all the time. Actually,
okay.
when I do pan fried, usually I don't. But when I do baking, because skin has a lot of nutrition, a lot of good oil, fish oil. But if you don't like it, you know what? After you bake it, you can take it out because once you have the flavor.
When's a good time to use the whole fish to bake versus a fillet?
Sorry, tell me again.
When's it a good time to do the whole fish, head, tail, the whole deal, versus just doing the fillet?
Yeah. As I just told you, that actually, if you get this as a whole fish, what we're doing, if you stuff in the middle of it and bake it in the oven with the bones and skin, it's going to be a lot more flavorful.
Oh,
and
it is?
This goes wonderful. I mean, red snapper is so versatile. It's good for grilling, baking, pan frying.
So this could be a
soup.
good recipe to use with a whole fish.
Yes, we can. Yeah, it's actually it's very nice you ask that. Yeah, you can fill them all in the middle, whatever we're going to be preparing today,
Ooh.
and then bake them together. So
It's gotta be pretty.
I'll put these in my dressing, and you can put that lemon juice here.
Okay, right in with the garlic.
Oops, sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're going to mix them all. Okay, and then 1/3 cup of orange juice, and that was probably like 1/2 cup of lemon juice, I would think. Some salt, again, even though we put some salt over there. And you want to put some pepper for me?
Sure.
Okay. And then we've got some tomatoes. These are great tomatoes, so red and nice. Love tomatoes. Do you?
Oh, I do.
You do?
They're fabulous. They're so versatile. Anything that you need,
you can
go with a tomato.
So, I always like to mix some tomatoes with some tomato sauce because it gives a little bit more color, flavor, and you know.
Yeah, instead of having to go all with the fresh tomatoes, you can have it, but you still get that fresh taste, right?
Right.
Yeah, I really like tomatoes with bay too. I think it's a great combination.
Very nice. So that we have this too. Oops.
And that's interesting. So you just shaved out what was on the inside and let the skins go, and I'm sure you could use that for something else, but you're really looking for the meat in the center of the tomato?
That's right. But if you really want to use your tomatoes, you can boil the skin with a little, so you can even have a little bit of extra flavor than added to your food. Okay?
Interesting.
All right. And I'll now ask you if you like to take off some leaves for me, like probably 1/3 cup, or generously. I like to sprinkle over my fish too.
Great.
So
These are fresh parsley.
Okay. By the way, I set my oven 400 for fish. Okay. 400
degrees?
And I'm gonna lower to 375 after 10 minutes. And can you?
Does that brown it?
Yes.
Is that the idea,
Yes.
to kind of get the outside a little bit browned and then cook the inside more at a lower heat?
That's right. And I'm placing my fish, and this bay leaves gives wonderful aroma, great aroma. You'll taste it. So I'll generously put underneath of my fish.
Oh, that's a good idea too, to put it underneath as opposed to on top. That way when it soaks in all that aroma and all that fabulous flavor seeps up into the fish.
That's right. And it's like going back to your question, if it's a whole fish, you can stick them in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So kind of fillet it open, like butterfly almost, the fish, and then put everything inside?
That's right. Here I have my tomatoes now. I'm adding this lemon, orange juice, garlic mixture. And then I'm adding some olive oil, probably like 1/2 cup.
Okay.
Okay, just mixing.
And then, do you prefer olive oil for the flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna put my tomato sauce just like this. You can mix with butter too, if you want some butter taste. And you're pouring some to pan, and you're pouring some to over. Okay. It's just looks so pretty.
It does.
And I'll still.
And it looks like it's going to
maybe
be really moist.
a few more. And there is a foil underneath.
Of course.
If you can reach me, I usually cover this with a foil and cook it
I'm
like.
causing chaos. Chaos in the kitchen. There we go.
Start with cooking with foil, and then after 10 minutes, you're lowering the heat and taking off. If you can open it, I'll have one ready.
Oh,
yes.
Fabulous. We don't even have to wait.
Yeah, just putting here. Don't have to wait. If you like to replace the other one in it,
Sure.
perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, look how good it is. It's all sizzling. Take this out of the way.
Look at that sizzling up, and it just absorbed all those juices and all that flavor.
Right. So then what we're gonna do, I'll have some. Thank you very much for the parsley.
Oh,
it's
sure.
always great, so much for you.
Extra hands in the kitchen.
Extra hands in the kitchen. Then simple a little bit more, decorate it, and serve it.
Excellent. That's gorgeous. Oh, that looks so good. Great. I can't wait to try it.